Because for every person who may not vote for him, there are so many that are going to.
Okay, Obama wins 9 polls out of 9. Why?
Could it be media bias? Are journalists in the tank for Obama? A Pew study was released this week. It surveyed over 2,400 campaign stories from the last 6 weeks. The study found that while the candidates have been receiving equal coverage, the stories about McCain took a more negative tone. 59% of stories about McCain were negative compared to 14% positive. On the other hand, Obama received much better coverage. 29% of stories were negative, 36% positive, 35% neutral or mixed.
All right, get this. Pew reports that 60% of news coverage for McCain is negative. 60%. 70% of news coverage for Obama is positive or neutral. Have political journalists covering the presidential race lost their sense of balance and objectivity? I ask you.
No, I don't think so. I think the key thing to keep in mind, John, is why is that coverage negative? The coverage is negative because McCain has gone negative. That produces negative coverage. You got to drill down in those numbers a little bit before you just throw them out there.
McCain is campaigning the way he is because he wants to get his base out. He wants to get the Republicans out.
McCain is campaigning the way he is.
He is less concerned about converting people to his cause than he is about getting the base out. If he gets all the Republicans out, he wins the election.
No, he doesn't. There aren't enough Republicans.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to hear you.
There are not enough Republicans. He has to reach out to independents. And the John McCain of 2000 owned independents. He has lost independents in this race. One, his erratic performance in the debates. Two, his
erratic performance. Where do you see that? I thought we all agreed it was a good night for McCain. Isn't that what you said?
He lost
converting it into an erratic performance.
He lost all 3 debates, and then he reacted to the financial crisis like he was going to suspend his campaign, he was going to skip the debate, and then picking Sarah Palin basically forfeited the only strong card he had, and that was experience.
Do you agree with
that? The election.
Do you agree with her characterization of McCain in the debate?
No, I think John McCain won the 3rd debate, which is why he's been able to make up some ground. Yes,
only to
these
lose it again.
Look, to blame this negative press coverage on the fact that somehow John McCain went negative when Barack Obama has been hitting him time and again with negative ads. Oh, he wants to stay in Iraq 100 years, a flat-out lie, and Obama knew it. Obama has had the huge advantage in this race of the mainstream media being in the tank for this guy from the beginning.
Why?
Because he is a liberal.
You mean the press is liberal?
Of course they are. That's not even a point of discussion.
Do you remember when the last polling was done on the press that was reliable?
Every presidential election, they poll the White House press corps for all of the major media outlets.
Coming up with now?
90% of them vote for the Democrats.
I love the victimology.
90%.
90%.
I love the victimology. You and your right-wing hosts own AM radio.
The media have gone. The media have gone into the tank as I have never seen it before. Barack Obama. He is liberal. He is transformational. They want to be aboard. They missed out on Selma.
Is that showing up in the polls? And is it therefore a reason to discount these heavily Obama polls?
Sure. Why did the New York Times take up Cindy McCain's past problems with prescription pills and leave alone Barack Obama's problems with cocaine?
He never had a problem. He never had a problem with cocaine.
He said no. He didn't say it a problem.
See, this is a cover-up. We're getting the defense of Obama.
You know, who could use a little liberal guilt.
Come on, you run to the rescue, Derek.
Is the press biased in favor of Obama? Yes or no?
You betcha.
The press loves a good story, and the press loves winners, but they're not biased towards him because he's a liberal. They squished Al Gore, and they squished John Kerry.
What about Gore and Kerry? Did they squish either one of them?
Let's be intellectually honest here. The press corps has always been on the left for decades, and this year is no exception.
I think the press tries as hard as it can to be as fair as it can.
The answer is the press is in the tank for Obama. Issue 2, Joe Biden.